Hello, good morning. Welcome. I'm your host, Reginald Barnes, aka Yep. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I'm just going to talk about the day brief on Terrell Edmunds and the running back room and what else they have going on. Let's get right to it. Well, as you know, if you don't know, just a good podcast that Terrell Edmunds was on yesterday called Second Win. Shout out to those brothers over there, Second Win. It was a good podcast, and he just was breaking down his journey to Philadelphia. As you all know, he's from Virginia Tech College. Him and his three brothers played there. He talked about his family growing up. His mom, his dad. His mom's a track star. His dad played in the NFL, and two of his brothers also played in the NFL. And he's talking about how competitive it was being in the family growing up, and how they pushed him to, be the person he is today. He also talked about, just the whole atmosphere of being in Pittsburgh, coming to Philadelphia, just trying to make a spot and fit in the culture, the city of Philadelphia, and what he can bring to the team. I found it very interesting, when he was talking about his family, how, mom and dad kept him competitive growing up. They used to have family races, him, his brothers, and even his mom and dad participated in them. So, that was pretty interesting, I thought. But the whole deal about this here was just to get familiar with this young man. For me, the podcast was really good, really good. He spoke on the Philadelphia team in general, on how they are approaching this upcoming season, and how he approached his OTAs. He spent 5 years, I believe, he spent 5 years up in Pittsburgh. Uh, he was a good player for them too. He was expecting a better deal from Pittsburgh. I think a multi-year deal, but for some other reason, Philadelphia and Howie, as we know, picked up the phone and called him, and he took to sign the 1 year deal with us. It's like a prove it deal. So his background is good, coming out of Virginia Tech. And the thing that really struck out to me the most was about him talking about his family, his brothers, how they all three played on Virginia Tech at the same time. That has to be an awesome feeling. That has to be something, to be be, be remembered for life. To be actually on a football field with all three, well, three of them, but two of his siblings, and that's got to be a great feeling, I think, for anybody that's involved in sports or in the business realm or anything, to be involved with it with somebody that you dear near to. Uh, it has to be a very good, awesome feeling behind that. And he talked about growing up in the town where he was at, getting more notoriety for the people, because it's a small little town community down south where he grew up at, and getting more publicity down there for the young guys that's in high school down there in regards to getting a shot at colleges. He mentioned there was a few individuals from his hometown that's now in colleges, getting a little bit of recognition, and what he does for the community back home with the youth. But he also talked about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the part I really wanted to get to. How Jalen is, what he observed how Jalen is with the players, how everybody, listens to him. They stand up right when he talks, like basically not like a soldier, nothing like that, but Jason has their attention. Jason has their attention, and that's a great thing to know. But we know that already. How the people galvanize around Jalen, and he was just saying, the difference between him and Ben Roethlisberger. He explained that, but no knock on Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger is going to be a Hall of Famer, and I like Ben Roethlisberger. Me personally, he done very good things for National Football League in his career. It's just unfortunate he wasn't a Philadelphia Eagle, but his career overall, he had a successful career. So he talked about Jalen and what the mission is here in Philadelphia. He says the guys here in the locker have one goal, and that's to get back to the Super Bowl. The focus is just that. Everybody is got their mindset and wrapped around getting back to the Super Bowl. Like I said before, we left something on the table. We going back and get it. It's just that's we going back and get that. We definitely going back and get that. And the way he spoke about how the players in the locker room were reacting and doing their due diligence and train and OTAs was what I had in my own mindset because of the fact that you know these guys we have on our team, the veterans mixed with the rookies and the guys that second and third year that's been with this franchise, they know that they got the blueprint now. They got the blueprint, and when you walk in that facility, it's about business. It's about business. It's about business. And the person that the head is Jalen. Jalen's there. He's working. He's working, and he wants his fellow teammates to follow behind him, and they will. They will. These guys want it. They want it. They know we left something on the table, just like Terrell was saying, and he sees that. He just wants to do his part, like he said, and fit in, and be the best player he can be for the Philadelphia Eagles. That safety spot back there it's going to be a big battle. Um, for him, he knows that he's up for the task. It's a lot going on back in that back end, and along with them still talking about bringing in Buda Baker. So them guys that's back there fighting for that spot, it's going to be a dogfight this upcoming training camp due to July 25th. Them doors open down there. The sparks is flying already before we even get there. The sparks is flying already. So it's just a good feeling to hear somebody like him coming from Pittsburgh and speaking highly about the Philadelphia organization, the football team, the guys in the locker room, how everybody's so focused on the task at hand, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing, man. I believe he's going to be okay with us. It said, I know that he's a good run stopper, but his position as far as pass coverage wasn't too up to par. But you never know what if he putting the work in to improve, he will improve. He's gonna have the tools here. He got the coaches here to get him to be a you know, better position or whatever his technique that he was using in the past. He can change that, uh, whatever it is. But he will have to work for the position of safety. Is he going to be able to get in that rotation and make some noise? Because we have players there that's ready. Them young guys is ready. Blankenship, Brown, you know, Evan, the other Evan, I think it's Evan back there. Yeah, them guys is ready. Them guys they're hungry. They're hungry. And with that being said, welcome to the show. This is Bet On Yourself Media. I'm your host, Reggie, aka Yep. Please hit that notification bell, hit the subscription, and like this content. I would like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed, not for one day. Like I said, and I really mean that. So with that being said, thanks again, and for those who watch, come in, thanks in advance. So now I want to get to the running back room again. There's been a lot of talk about Trey Sherman. Yeah, Trey Sherman. Like I said the other day, Coach Nick has something that he sees in this kid, and they're talking about. There's just rumor now. This third party stuff. Don't get wired up about Penny might not even be making it through camp. Now, the reason I'm saying that this is going on, the wording, is the fact that he's an injury guy. If he can't make it through camp and he gets injured, that leaves room for a Sherman, a Sherman to make the spot. You know, we still got what is it, Brooks back there. I mean, he's another one that's in camp, but I don't see where he's going to fall in. He was on the special, uh, he was on the practice squad last year. But Trey Sherman, I kept saying that Nick has something he sees in this guy, and it's been brought up that uh, they don't think Penny's going to make the cut. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to count nobody out. I'm not going to wish no bad luck on nobody because he's a good back. He was the number one pick. He wasn't the number one pick for nothing. So that had to give you some type of understanding what kind of back he was coming out coming out of college for them to take him in the number one pick. So we got a second chance right here, coming to Philadelphia, leaving from Seattle to revive itself and rectify whatever the critics have to say about him. This is his prove it year. He's on a 1-year deal with us. If he can go out there and do that, he could get signed, re-signed, or sign somewhere else with somebody else if he feels, whatever need he feels. But, he's in a position where he has his own fate in his hands. Then we have Swift back there, Gainwell, Boston Scott. So that's crowded. I believe they will dress four. I believe they will dress four backs. Um, who is it going to be? You let me know who you think down in the comment section. Who is going to be the four backs that the Philadelphia Eagles dress opening day? That's what I would like to know. Let me know who you think the Philadelphia Eagles four running backs is going to be on opening day. And I'm still in searching for Keely Ringo. It's an APP out on this guy from me. Bet on Yourself Media. If anybody got any information on this young man about his contract situation, I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything, and I'm kind of wondering why this is. Why is this? He's the only player that hasn't been rookie that hasn't been signed to a contract. So I'm just saying, if anybody knows anything about what's going on with Keely Ringo, please hit a brother up and let me know what you got. Because I really like this young man. I know he got a lot to offer to us. I know he's not a right now guy, but he still needs to be in there, getting acclimated with the system, the culture, with the guys. And, it would be a shame for him to be set back because of some negligence going on with his agent. That's what I'm thinking the whole holdup is. I'm thinking his agent is trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know why he's don't have this young man in camp. And that's the problem with these young guys coming out. These agents take over and make decisions. But he got to realize that agent works for him. That agent works for you. You know what I mean? You got to get in his ear or have somebody get in his ear. Listen, get this man signed, man. Is the deal close enough? I mean, come on. Get him in there. He's missing valuable time. He's missing valuable time. And if he don't be ready for camp, I don't know what the circumstance is going to be here with this organization. He needs to be in camp. He needed to be in OTAs, really, but he needs to be in camp. Well, with that being said, folks, people, my lovely crowd, you know what we say around here. Yep, be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing the main thing. Until next time, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Born strong, come get you some. Subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell and hit that like button. Peace. I'm out of here.